Good morning to all of you. I am Rajesh Kumar, science teacher of KLM International School, Pathankot. Today we will discuss about chapter acid, base and salt, class 10 chemistry. In today's lecture, this is the first lecture, and in this lecture we will discuss about acids, bases and their chemical properties. Okay. Acids are those substances which when dissociated in water give H positive ion especially. For example, in the slide, when HCl dissolved in water, it gives H positive ion, okay, and Cl negative ion. As the concentration of H positive increases, the that particular substance is more acidic in nature. Okay. The property, if you talk about the properties, we know that there are two type of properties: physical properties and chemical properties. Physical properties are the properties which can be measurable, okay, which the property which can you observe with naked eyes, okay, like change in color, appearance, okay. These are the physical properties. Or chemical properties, the properties which cannot be visible, okay. We cannot observe these properties simply, okay. Normally we know that reactivity, okay, when acids react with the metals, and this property is not visible simply, okay. Now this is a chemical property, okay. Now we know that acids react with the metals and produce hydrogen gas, like magnesium plus H2SO4. Magnesium is a metal and H2SO4 is an acid, or the corresponding salt is produced along with the release of hydrogen gas. Normally when acids react with the metals and when they react with any other substance, the gas is normally produced, okay, and a salt is formed, okay. Like acids when react with the carbonates like calcium carbonate, magnesium carbonate, or they are simply known as metal carbonate. Again, carbon dioxide gas is produced as shown in this slide. Okay. Now, other chemical properties of acids. Acids can react with the base. They form salt and water. Okay. Acids can react with the metal oxides, like copper oxide is a metal oxide, magnesium oxide, you can take an example of any metal oxides, okay. In this particular slide, the H2SO4 is an acid react with the metal oxide and produce salt and water, okay. This reaction is called as neutralization. Yeah, simply neutralization reaction is a reaction between acid and base, because in this reaction acid can minimize the effect of base and base can minimize the effect of acid, okay. As such, reactions are called as acid base neutralization reaction, okay. And the product of these reactions are salt, water and heat. Now we will discuss about strong acid and weak acid, strong base and weak base, okay. Strong acid, a strong acid is an acid which give more H positive ion. A weak acid is which give less H positive ion, okay. For example, take an example of HCl and H2SO4. When you compare, even though both are strong acid, okay, HCl and H2SO4 both are strong acid, but I am taking an example, okay. When you compare H2SO4 with HCl, H2SO4 give 2 H positive ion and HCl give 1 H positive ion. It means H2SO4 is more stronger acid than the HCl, okay. Now, weak acid, the weak acid that is partially ionized, okay, which cannot be, okay, exactly the difference between the strong acid and weak acid is that strong acid can easily dissociate into ions, okay. They easily dissociate in H positive or their corresponding ions, okay, like HCl, like H2SO4, like HNO3. They easily dissociate into ions, so they completely dissociate into ions. But weak acids are those acids which cannot be completely dissociated into ions. These partially ionized in water, these compounds, okay, like weak acid, ethanoic acid, citric acid, carbonic acid, okay. You can take an example of CH3COH, CH3COOH, okay. This is an example of acetic acid, okay. Acetic acid is very weak acid because it cannot completely dissociate into H positive ion. मतलब यहाँ से H positive ion आपको completely नहीं मिलेंगे, okay. That's why they are called as weak acid. Some of the common acids like sulfuric acid H2SO4, hydrochloric acid HCl, nitric acid HNO3, citric acid C6H8 H8O7, okay, like ethanoic acid, okay. Uses of acids. Acids are also useful. Hydrochloric acid is used in the industry to remove the rust from the metals before they are painted. Sulfuric acid is used to make the fertilizer and detergents. Ethanoic acid is used in vinegar for cooking and to preserve foods such as vegetables. Citric acid is used in making the fruit salt, okay. So this is also important according to the board point of view. What are the importance of acid? What are the use of various acids? Okay. Now this is again the question part. Okay, you can solve the questions from your with that. You can take the help of the books or You can solve your own. What ions do acid produce in water? We know that H positive ions produce basically in waters. Okay, state three properties of acids. Okay, this is you can imagine, you can think that this is a worksheet. Okay, simple worksheet. Next, again, the answer of this particular worksheet. Okay, solution of first worksheet. Now basis. Okay, as acid, we know that acid give H positive ion, basis basically give oxide or hydroxide ion, OH negative ion especially. Okay, sodium oxide, sodium hydroxide, okay, copper hydroxide, magnesium hydroxide. Okay, these are basically base in nature. The base, like acid, they are also reactive in nature. Bases react with the acid to form salt and water. Similarly, like when acid react with the base, they form neutralization. They perform neutralization reaction. Okay, so neutralization reaction is same in both cases. Acid can react with the base or bases can react with the acid. Okay, the products are same: salt, water, and heat. Okay, alkalis. Okay, what are the alkalis? If the bases are soluble in water, if the bases are soluble in water, such compounds are called as alkalis. Okay, okay. If there are some bases which cannot be soluble in water, these are called as non-alkali compounds. Okay, alkali is a soluble base which produce hydroxide ion in water. Sodium hydroxide is an alkali because it dissolved in water to produce hydroxide ions. NaOH is an example of alkalis because it gives OH negative ion when dissolved in water. Okay, I hope you understand all these concepts. Okay, meet you soon in the next video. Till then, stay safe, stay at home. Thank you.